I'm not. I'm not exactly sure why Facebook gives you a countdown, because after the countdown, the little streaming thing just goes around and around and around. So it's like countdown, and then you're still not on the air. Okay, so here we are, week 2, day 10. Going well. So let me tell you what's working for me. What's working for me, first of all, tell me if you got sound, guys. You guys know how I am. I'm technologically challenged. You'd think somebody who worked in radio for 10 years would know how to hook up a microphone. Maybe not. Maybe not so much. So if you pop in, say hello. And I'm going to go to Facebook and make sure that my live is running. Aw, some of my other friends are doing lives. Okay. So here it has been 2 weeks. It's hard for me to believe that it has been 2 weeks, but it has. Or that we're in the middle of the second week. It is day 10. Um, I am shocked that I have gotten along this. I've gotten this far without crashing and burning. Because here's what's typical for me. I'm really giving you guys some confessions here. So what's typical for me is say hi, guys. So because I don't know you're here, the Facebook doesn't tell me you're here. Um, so so here's what's not working for me, and it could and it should be. This is something that should be working for me. Absolutely should be working for me. Hi, Mary. Say, make sure you can hear me. Tell me you can hear me, please. Tell me you can hear me. So I had to hook up a new microphone last week. I had to I completely revamped the office. So here's what's not working for me, and I know I'm kind of babbling. The plan says, yay. So the plan says, here's a list of yes things, and here's a little list of no. And actually, here's a list of yes things. Here's a little list of no things. Having that is huge and helps so much because I know that I can eat when I'm hungry, um, in accordance to my hunger, anything from the yes list. Okay. But I'm supposed to eat every 2 to 3 hours. And that is a struggle for me. I have said this before and I will say it again. I really struggle with eating enough. And here's what happens. For example, I get into my office, I'm revamping things, I'm cleaning things, I'm changing, the way the office is going to function. I'm kind of creating that studio vibe again for my podcast. It's very easy for me to just ignore. It's very easy for me to ignore the need to eat. So I really struggle with that. But here are some things that really are working. Here's I just that is just difficult for me. It works when I do it, but I just have a lot of. I just don't want to stop. I don't want to stop what I'm doing to go grab. And then it'd be something big. It's like a handful of nuts or a cheese stick. It's not like it's really. It's not brain surgery. It don't take me four or 5 hours to figure out what to eat. A couple of a couple of hard boiled eggs or something with some protein in it. It doesn't have to be hard. It's just every couple 3 hours I need to be doing that. And so I just don't like stopping what I'm doing in my office to go do it, even though I know it works. So, so there's that. But what is working? What's really working is the magnesium Mela Out product. What's really working is the FiberWise with the probiotic and the prebiotic in it. I am sleeping better because of the magnesium. I have more energy, I'm certain, because of the FiberWise, and also because I've cut out sugar. I just don't eat a lot. I just don't. If I grab a piece of chocolate or something, because somebody else is, or a cookie or something, because I'm not going to shoot myself for doing that because I don't believe that I'm failing or I've cheated. I'm not cheating. I'm just choosing. Um, so, um, but I haven't had any problems with that. I'm not having any craving. I'm not really going after things that I shouldn't eat. I'm not having problems sleeping, which is amazing. The Mela Out product is amazing at helping me sleep. It just kind of shuts down all that wound up anxiety thinking that we tend to do at night that keeps us awake. I'm one of those people that no matter what I get done in a day, I've got 100 more things to do the next day. And so, like, I'll go to bed and I'll think constantly about what it is I got to do the next day. The Mellow Out magnesium product really prevents me from doing that. I go to bed, I fall asleep, I sleep through the night. Through the night, you can ask some of the girls on my team. I never sleep through the night. I mean, it's been a real recent thing for me to be able to sleep through that because they'd see me online at 2 or 3 in the morning because I'm wide awake and I'm doing stuff on Facebook. So what's really working? So the supplements are really working for me. The new supplement, berberine, have been taking it just a few days. I got it just right after launch last week. I ordered it the same day as launch. Okay, so it came in the mail, and I've been taking it twice a day before. Well, I was supposed to take it before meals, but I didn't realize it was before meals, so I was taking it with the meal or after the meal. So you're not supposed to take it before you eat, twice a day. It's got berberine, it has milk thistle, it has chromium in it with our oligo fructose complex in it, so you could absorb that and really process what you're getting. Um, so I've started taking that, and so I don't know if it's working yet because I've only had it for a few days, but I'm curious. But let me tell you what I definitely notice, and that is the some of my clothes, even after just 10 days, are I put on a pair of jeans today. I typically don't do that because they're always super snug and uncomfortable. Pulled them right up today. I'm noting my midriff. Usually the midriff of my body, I'll tell you guys all this because you're all my friends. So usually the midriff of my body, when I sit down, sticks out further than the girls, and not so anymore. Like right now, my midriff is below the girls and not sticking out further than the girls. TMI. So what else is happening? What else is happening? I have more energy. I am not, my head is not all cloudy and muddled. I have more motivation. I get up in the morning and I want to get around. I want to do things and I want to accomplish something. I've got a plan. I want to do some stuff and I don't want to just sit around and, sleep. Day 4 and 5, it's kind of drowsy. That's kind of a detox time. And that's real common once you start getting all the sugar out of your body and trying to speed your metabolism up with more protein. I'm really excited to see what happens next Monday when we weigh. Number one, I will weigh, and number two, I will get to start reintroducing. Those are the reintroduction phase. I'll start reintroducing some things into my daily meal plan. I am not eliminating everything that's on the no list completely. So, for example, we're not supposed to have, we operate on an 80-20 rule, like 80% of the time do really well and eat foods on the yes list. I'm way under 20% on the no list. I don't eat hardly anything on the no list. But one day this week I had cottage cheese and I threw some blueberries in it, and that's kind of on the no list, right? Just for a while. Cottage cheese is great. Blueberries not so much because you can overdo. There are a lot of sugar in them. But I did. I put just a handful in with my cottage cheese. It was a snack thing. I don't, again, didn't feel like I was cheating. It was something that I chose to do. And I didn't have any ramifications from that were negative. One of the biggest problems with anybody doing any kind of weight loss thing is that you've got this guilt when you cheat or when you fall off the diet. Well, I'm not dieting. This is kind of, this is a 6-week rotation that we're supposed to do all the time, so we do 2 weeks of reset, we do 2 weeks of introducing, we do 2 weeks of real life, and then we start over if we haven't reached our goal. I feel like living this way is just the smartest way to live. I'm very excited about checking my glucose when we get to the 6th week. I want to see what my blood sugar is running. I've never been diagnosed as diabetic, but I've been told that I'm hyperinsulinemic by my physician, meaning that I'm operating with too much insulin going all the time. So I'm real curious to see about that. But I just know how I feel because right now I feel like I'm doing really well. And I aches and pains are gone. Joints are not bothering me like they were. I've got spring in my step. I get up out of my recliner and I take off, walk into the kitchen, and instead of doing that 20-step waddle that you do when you got knee pain, trying to get things reactivated. So that's a good thing. I've been going out and helping Larry work at night without problems. I'm not, having trouble getting up and down stairs. I'm not having a dizziness or a kind of an exhaustion level that I usually, so I know I'm losing weight. My clothes are fitting different. So even if I'm not losing weight, I know I'm losing inches. Something's going on there. And I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like I got more motivation this go around for some reason. And I just think it's because of the way that I feel when I'm using the products. So, anyway, for those of you who have been on the wellness overview and you know how to be a member, um, let me highly, highly encourage you to try some of the new products. The berberine, the new shake is delicious. The GC Control Shake, glucose control shake with the Attain Crave Blocker in it. It's delicious. It's amazing to mix with Greek yogurt if you want something that's more like a fruity yogurt. It's also really good just to drink with water. And it's a great snack replacement for people that are watching their glucose. So, all right. So that's it for now. I will be back. This video will be posted with the other accountability videos on my YouTube channel, which is Christian Drama Queen. And gosh, you guys, I love ya.